What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sakaira, and we are gonna get into a cute pick a card, you guys, because this full moon in Capricorn went crazy. So let me switch this around. We got two piles, we got two groups for the pick a card. This is gonna be what changes did this full moon in Capricorn bring in your life, specifically your love life. So group number one, we got Palo Santo for you. If you vibe with this energy, you feel me? If you vibe with the essence of Palo Santo, I'll give you guys a little rundown of what each of these are, like their differences, because they're both for cleansing, clearing, and purifying spaces and energies, right? But I'll tell you the difference. So Palo Santo for group number one. Group number two, you have Yerba Santa. So if you vibe with the energy of Yerba Santa, what it represents, or just maybe how it looks for some of you guys, maybe you vibe with this visual over this, you know, whatever speaks to you. But let me tell you what the differences are. So Palo Santo actually does a really good job at purifying the space, but in addition to that, it brings balance, right? It helps to bring in a state of tranquility. It helps to bring in harmony. It helps to realign energies. It's really good for, it's really good for, I said balance, but just realigning energies, bringing harmony in spaces, bringing balance and peace and tranquility into the energy, right? Yerba now is connected to the heart chakra. So this is really good for like emotional release, emotional cleansing, emotional purification. Also for Yerba, this has a thing where it's tied to like having healthy boundaries or helping you create healthy boundaries. So some of you guys may need that energy in your life. You may need to know, you know, what the reading connected to that energy will have for you, what messages. And so based on that, right, you can look them over, take your time. If you want to pause this reading, you can. This is just going to be the energy where you can, at this point, choose to connect with your guides. You can meditate, right? You can take a couple deep breaths. You can chant, you can pray. However you do you, right? Do that. And then go to your pile selection. Group number one, Palo Santo. Group number two, Yerba Santa. And I will see you there. All right, group number one, if you chose the Palo Santo, then this is going to be your reading. Let's cleanse the energy with your choice. Your choice of cleanser. You guys, we got ash dropping everywhere. It's all good. Cleanse myself. Cleanse the vibes. Cleanse my water. Actually, speaking of, let me drink some a little bit, just a little bit. I hope everybody's doing well. Now, you guys, this reading is especially gonna go crazy today because guess what I have? I have a giant tarot deck. And I'm really excited to use it. I've had this deck for over a year. This is the first time I'm using it for YouTube, and it's beautiful, but it's also in French, and that's why it has been sitting on the side for a year. That and the fact that it's way too big for my hands, but I found a way to shuffle, so you know, we're gonna make it work. But also, I did a little research. I put the time in, and I figured out what the meanings were for all of the cards, so I'm excited. And also, interestingly enough, French has always been a language that I've been like obsessed with. Like, I love that language. I've tried to learn it a couple times on Duolingo, and then I just kind of like let it go. But I always end up going back to it, and so maybe one day I'll pick it up and like really like, you know, get through the whole training and become affluent in the language of French. Okay, let's see. For group number one, the beautiful people connecting to see what changes are coming in their lives as a result of this full moon in Capricorn that we just had. Their love lives. What changes are coming in for group number one? What changes are coming in for group number one? I just saw the Hermit for some reason. That one spoke to me. Some of you guys are coming out of a period of being alone, or you're going into a period of being alone. Ooh, that hurt. Let's see. I'm not even gonna attempt to try to like do the little shuffle where the cards pop out, because these cards are way too big for my hands. So we're just gonna do it like that. Okay, let's see. We have, what is this? The Five of Cups. So group one, the Tower. Ooh, so group one, you guys need balance after a Tower moment at this point, which is probably why you chose group number one with the Palo Santo. But let's see. We have the Nine of Pentacles. There was a Tower that caused you to focus more on yourself. It feels like that's the change that's coming in. With the Queen of Cups, give more love to yourself, nurture yourself. This could be in a relationship or partnership where there was some pain or some heartbreak that was experienced through a Tower moment. Something in this full moon could have came to light. This could have been something that was done on behalf of somebody you were involved with, or a revelation that came to light within you that maybe triggered it triggered some pain. That was the Tower moment, I feel like, for you guys, whatever this revelation was. But I feel like another revelation that came to you guys was that now it's time for you to put in some work towards yourself. It's time to put in some self-love action or activity, right? More like sit back and just like, I almost feel like some of you guys have to pull back your energy, because this queen has a sword and a cup, and that is really interesting for a Queen of Cups illustration. That was one of the things that I noticed about this queen when I was going through, hold on guys, I have like cat hair or something. Yeah, I feel it. I'll find you. But that was something I noticed as I was doing the research for what the meanings for these cards were. This queen had not just a cup, you know what I mean, and a crown. She has a sword. So I feel like some of you guys had to pull, like, there's a lesson. Like the Tower is a lesson or revelation, or like this inner knowing that you have to pull back your energy from something or from someone. I'm hearing, in order to have peace and balance in your life. Okay, so let's see. Let's keep going. I love this deck. Now you guys too, like I always start with Oracle anytime I'm doing a reading when there's like, where there's mixed Oracle and Tarot cards involved. But I'm so excited to use this deck that I literally said this is going first. You want to come out, my love? What's this? All right, we have the Page of Pentacles. So there's some type of brand new beginning happening as a result of this full moon in Capricorn. Like the change that's coming in is that now somebody could be putting all their attention into themselves. But I feel like this is a new start for somebody. Like if this is you, you're not used to giving yourself the attention, the love, the care that you need. What's here? Death. There's a death and rebirth happening. There's a transformation happening within you, right? And this is in your love life, but this is more like an internal change that I'm sensing that's going to affect your love life. It's going to affect the way you connect with people. It's going to affect the way you engage in partnerships. I feel like this is almost you learning how to do something from scratch. The Death card, right? Death and rebirth. You're learning how to be a new version of yourself, right? Giving yourself love and focusing on yourself is new for you. And that's what I was going to say. For some of you, you're not used to having to do that, or to, you know, you're not used to like focusing on yourself in that way. But let's see. We have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, it's time for you to start giving back to yourself now, because I feel like you were in situations where you were being breadcrumbed, but it was only because, like, I'm hearing you attracted situations in love where people couldn't reciprocate equally with you. You were a person who always gave. And this, something with this full moon in Capricorn, it could have been an experience or just some type of internal download, revelation. It's teaching you or showing you that you have to also have a balance. You can't just be an emotional giver. You have to have a cutoff point where you say, I have to also give the same love and energy and time and affection and appreciation that I'm giving to you. I have to be able to give that to myself. You're now learning how to reciprocate, because in the past that wasn't given to you, or in the past that wasn't something you engaged with in a healthy way. Let's see. The Death card is here. I'm going to take this. And Temperance. Balancing out the energies. This is what I'm talking about. It's like figuring out how to bring balance to, literally, like, look at this. Frigging, and it's two women, or two, no, this is, I think, well, this is a queen, so this is like a woman energy. But this Temperance energy, well, no, sorry. This is the Temperance energy. That's, oh my gosh, you guys. Temperance, this is the queen energy. There you go. Who I know obviously is like a woman or feminine energy, right? But this Temperance in traditional tarot, it's usually a masculine angel, but for some reason this looks like a feminine angel. And that's what I was trying to say. So I feel like there's a need for you to give yourself, like, pull back, like, because look at this, you guys, right? Feminine energy is about attracting. attracting, right? And remember I said earlier, it's like you attracted situations in the past based off of the fact that you didn't really have that knowing of how to give to self, right? It was really, you were a person who always constantly gave to other people. And I feel like, again, the universe is teaching you now, like, you can't live healthily in that kind of position. You have to be in a position of balance, because that is how you end your suffering. 5 of Cups, that's how you end your look. The Tower talks about endings, right? There's a sudden end to your suffering, to your misery, to your emotional I want to say downfall, but like your lower vibrational emotions, that grief, that heartache, whatever pain you've been walking with, that's getting ready to change, because you're shifting your focus. You're not even focusing on the pain anymore. You're focusing on yourself. Some of you guys are focusing on your money and your emotional well-being. But and this doesn't mean that you have to break up with your partner. I just see a renewal in you that's going to affect the way you engage with your partnerships, right? But with the Temperance, back to this card, this is where I wanted to go earlier. So this feels very much like this energy of kind of figuring out the balance, also in a way where you're healing yourself, right? Because it's not just like, okay, I pull back my energy and now I give to myself and I give to you. It's deeper than just giving and taking and, well, giving and receiving, right? It's more or less this energy of, okay, Temperance, how can I heal myself as I balance out energies, right? It's almost like the balance comes because you start to heal yourself. Wow, some of you guys could go through like a really rapid healing process this week, or as a result of this full moon in Capricorn energy. I see so much pentacles here. I mean, there's 3 out of, what is this, 8. But for some reason, it's really standing out to me because we have 3 major arcana. So this full moon in Capricorn brought major change in your life. And again, very internal change. Temperance, internal. Death, internal. Tower, internal, right? It's very much like internal change, internal revelations. We got sirens outside, and you guys watch me on this channel, you know, sirens in New York City for me are always my go-to for my angels, my guides, my ancestors are connected with me, and we're really channeling some deep information, right? So they're bringing me now to Heart with the Key. Yeah, the snake. Ooh. I feel like some of you guys opened your heart to like malicious energies, or energies that, again, they couldn't reciprocate. But I also feel like, because look at this, you guys, and we're going to go deep here. I didn't want to do this, but Spirit is leading me here, so we got to do it. They're bringing me to this energy of like, we attract what we are, right? And have you ever noticed that, like, let's say you have a friend, or let's say you're in a relationship with somebody, and the way that your friend engages with you, or your partner engages with you, let's say, the cat hair, you guys. Let's say when your friend is with their other friend, they act differently, not in a bad way or a funny way, but it's a different part of their character or their personality, right? Same with relationships. Let's say you're with your partner, and let's make it about you. You're with your partner, and you know, they bring out one side of you, but then you break up with this person, you end up with somebody new later on, and there's a whole different aspect of you that's coming to the surface. It's because different energies will bring to the surface. Like, we attract what we are. That person attracted the version of them and you that they were at that time. This new person attracts the version of them that they are in you at that time. Like, you know what I'm saying, if that makes sense? And so before you had, oh my gosh. You guys, it's a battle with the cat hair. I cannot. It's like stuck. Before you had your internal revelation, right? Before you had your understanding that you need to give to self, you didn't have that healthy balance, right? Some of you guys were walking with pain, with negative self-talk, with negative self-belief, you know, self-worth issues, whatever this was. And it's like all of this is changing now, because now you're pouring into self. You're putting energy into self. So let's see. We got, what's this? Okay. For group 1, what messages are coming as a result of this change that the Capricorn moon that was full? I don't know why I said it like that, you guys. Gotcha. Look, it's my little choo-choos, you guys. They always want to be next to me. So their hair has to connect to me no matter what, but that's okay. No, that was my little joke. But one, he really loves to like hug up and like cuddle. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. But for you guys, what changes is this full moon in Capricorn bringing towards you in your life? Okay. We have coffee cup, meeting and conversing. I heard meeting someone new. Literally, like as clear as day, they said meeting someone new. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. So some of you guys, this may not even be romantic. And I heard at first, oh gosh, like they just want you to know, like, and as I say that, this finishes, this has been burning for, not burning, it's not heated, but this has been going for 6 hours. And I just feel like something's ending. Something just turned off for you guys. Something new is starting. And that's why I heard like meeting someone new. You know what I'm saying? Like something new. It may not start off as romantic at first, but it's coming into like romance. But feeling uplifted, friendship, savoring the moment. I feel like for you guys, you're going to be, this new change that's coming in is like your energy. You're attracting new energy now. It's so funny. I gave the example of like, the version of yourself that you were with that last person, you could be a whole different version of yourself with someone new. And I almost feel like that's what's coming in for you guys. You start giving to yourself, pouring into self, and then boom, you meet somebody completely new. This could be attracting a new version of your old person, but I don't really feel that. For some of you, it could be, but I don't really feel that. I feel like this is a completely new energy. The Tower is destruction, completely new energy. Let's talk about this for a second. The coffee cup with the 5 of cups. So this could be somebody who, 5 of cups coffee cup. The cups, okay. This could be somebody you meet and you talk to about your issues. You open up to them about your problems, about the things you've been through, your pain. This is somebody who you really can trust with your deeper emotions, I feel. And this is really interesting, you guys. This is like a person who's really, you might even meet them right when you like are going through a lot of heartache or a lot of pain, or you're still dealing with this. This could even happen before you have your Tower moment, or again, this could happen as a result of you having a Tower moment. But the next card we have out is seduction. And this says attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. The Tower is here. And I said for some of you guys, this could have, let me show you the coffee cup too. This could have been what came to light. There could have been something outside of you that was a revelation, something that shocking that happened that caused you to, you know, pull back your energy and say, I'm going to focus more on self. I do feel like for a lot of you, you may have found out that somebody you're involved with is involved with somebody else. Or if they're not fully involved, then they're tempted to be involved. There's energetic interference. And this caused you to realize that you need to do, like, the realization. It's not what happened. That's really the Tower. The Tower is the realization that came as a result of that event. Like, you need to focus your energy more on yourself, right? And so with the 9 of Pentacles, we have heart with a key. And this says welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, perfect. Yo, the minute that you find out about your this could even, I heard your old person. This could be somebody, like you could find out somebody from the past, like when they were with you, something happened. Like this could be something that comes to light, or like you could find out something's happening now, or something happened recently with somebody you're involved with right now. Take it as it resonates. But again, when you pull back your energy, 9 of Pentacles, and you focus on self, some of you guys, you go from being energetically in a relationship to being single, because the 9 of Pentacles is a card of single, you know, being independent, being liberated, focusing on self, thriving, growing, focusing on your independence. So if you're not physically single, then energetically you are single. You're focusing on self, and you're really in your own energy. And I feel like that's when you attract this person. Like, this is crazy. Okay, group one. All right, group one. I got energy for y'all today. Let's go. I've been wanting to do this reading all week, so I'm finally glad that I got the chance to. All right. Ooh. For the Queen of Cups, we got palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. Some of you guys are enduring through something while focusing on self. It's like you're enduring the 5 of Cups while pulling back your energy. It's like the 5 of Cups doesn't just disappear. It's almost like your focus shifts from negative perspective and focusing on how much something hurts or on how much something is painful, to focusing on how you can channel that energy into pushing yourself to thrive, right? To grow. I feel like also you're growing in self-love. You're growing in love for self. You're growing in the way that you nurture yourself, right? The way that you give time and energy to yourself. And that's what's creating a lot of stability in your life. Or what's going to, because that's the change that's coming in. And I like that so much. Let's see. For the Page of Pentacles, What changes is the full moon in Capricorn bringing in for group number 1? Page of Pentacles, okay? Lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation, shocking news. I'm telling you guys, something, you found out something came out, something came to light. If you found this reading, if this reading found you, it was meant to. It's because there's something you needed to know, the universe needed to show you. I feel like that's also what caused you to really maybe examine something closely. Like, is this really what I've been putting my energy, my focus on, and my focus, you know, into? And is this what I want to continue to do? I feel like some of you guys end up saying, I'm gonna drop that other coin. I'm not gonna focus on the things that don't serve me, and I'm gonna pick this one up right here. And I'm gonna say, you know what? What's the word? Like, how can I now channel energy into something more productive, right? Pentacles energy is like very productive energy. I feel like some of you guys are channeling your pain into productivity, which is beautiful. For the Six of Pentacles, we have keys on a ring, many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, one night stand. So this is what I'm telling you guys, group number 1. Some of you guys were treated like an option. Some of you guys were in things where people could not reciprocate what you wanted or what you were willing to give, right? This could have been an unconventional situationship, right? This could have been a one night stand thing where you wanted more, you were willing to give more, and this person just maybe wanted like a one and done, right? Whatever this was. I feel like the keys on a ring, like this person may have had, this could have been a third party situation, 3 keys, like this person could have had options. And this is right under seduction, literally like lightning, the tower. You guys found out somebody cheated, somebody was moving shady, doing some crazy things, you know what I mean, in business that, you know what I mean, I'm not gonna say they didn't have no business being in, but they were in business that you didn't have no business being in, and that's why you're shifting your focus, because that's not your business. Sweetheart, honey, sir or ma'am, whoever's watching, that's not your business. Shift your focus back to what matters. That's not your business. That's a message. That's not your, I might name for group 1, that might be the title for your reading. That is not your business, sir, ma'am. No. Death card, what changes? And the death card is transformation, rebirth. We have, I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming, meaning it's developing. Something new is happening. Fun, flirting, wanted dates. So you guys are getting ready to meet somebody new. As you work on yourself, as you pour into yourself, you're going to attract somebody. And we're going to pull cards to see who this person is, what they got going on, you know what I'm saying? But let's see what the vibe is for Temperance, for this balance, this healing that's happening. What needs to be heard, said, and honored, Spirit, for group number 1. For group number 1, what needs to be heard, said, and honored? For group 1. All right, Temperance, we have photograph. Looking at your photos, nostalgia, missing you, make new memories. So this is what's being healed. Some of you guys are going to still be missing this last person, missing some old energies, missing old scenarios, right? Missing old connections. But I feel like you're also shifting. What's healing and what's transforming is that you're shifting now into making new memories. You're missing the old memories, 5 of Cups. That's the loss, that's the regret, that's the I miss what I had, I'm in pain, I'm grieving, right? Grieving is when you can't accept that something has ended or something is over or something is done, right? And so that's why people grieve at death, because death is a form of an ending. It's really a transition or transformation, but people perceive it as something is over and they can't deal with or accept that something has completed its term, its cycle, right? Some of you guys are healing that. You're coming into terms with acceptance. And yes, you are still going to miss this person. You're human, you have feelings. And that's why I said the 5 of Cups doesn't just disappear. It's more or less that you heal through it and you work on yourself. You stop giving the pain so much attention and you give yourself more attention. It's like you channel your pain into productivity. Kisses. So unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. So this is that 6 of Pentacles, reciprocation I'm talking about. Some of you guys are really connected with somebody who is, they're going to be really good for you. At the back of this, we have the 3 of Wands. Sorry. It's straight. So straight is the wands in this deck. I had to do some research, you guys, because the illustrations don't make it too easy to understand. But once you get it, you got it. You know what I mean? So we have the 3 of Wands. And I feel like you guys are getting ready to get into a season of receiving now. Receiving, I heard, what you need. And so some of you guys have had needs that weren't met in the past. That's getting ready to change. That's what this full moon in Capricorn is doing for you. Or let's say if you act on the energies, that's what it has the opportunity to do for you. Let me drink some water, you guys. Okay, so let's see what's going on with this new person. I saw a flirt. I saw this could be the one and past life relationship. So you're connecting with some powerful energy. Group number one, this next person for you. Now again, for a group of you or a select few of you, take it as it resonates. You'll know if this is your story, but you could be renewing something with the past person, like, you know, renewing things with them. But I strongly feel like whoever this person is, they're getting ready to be removed from your life, or you're getting ready to let them go. And it doesn't feel like drama or chaos. It just feels like you knowing you deserve better as you pour into yourself. And then like you're basically, because you have that knowing, your energy, your vibration is rising. You're shifting your energy, you're transforming. And so that old energy, if that old energy does not raise its vibration with you, you guys will no longer be a match for one another. So I do feel like this is going to be, I heard the word amicable, like an amicable ending. So some of you guys have wanted, like, look, Palo Santo, for peace and tranquility. Some of you guys wanted a peaceful, I'm hearing dismissal. Oh my gosh, some of you guys have wanted to be like released from a cycle with this person. Maybe this is something that has happened multiple times. With keys on a ring, that gives me the energy of cycles. But I see that that's what this cycle is getting ready to complete itself. You're moving into the 3 now, which it symbolizes like the getting ready to close out a cycle. Because if you look at the tarot, you have 3, 3, 3, and then the 10 is like the real ending. So you almost have 3 cycles that you close out before there's a final ending. But I feel like you guys are shifting this energy within you, where you're finally able to see that you're not getting what you need, and you can, I don't want to say get it somewhere else. That's always an option, yes, but I feel like the emphasis is not to look for your needs to be met outside of self. Especially when it comes to love and romance. It's like you're meant to have your needs be met within self. And I feel like this is a message for you, but we are going to pull for your person. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So some of you guys, as you find out things, as this tower hits the fan, you are going into panic mode. You know what I mean? You're going into that thing that you do where maybe you become the chaser, or maybe you become that person who wants to try to fix things, or maybe you run, or like whatever your defense mechanism is, you get triggered and it happens. I feel like you're needing to, I heard calm down, but I feel like you're needing to really maintain your alignment during this time, because this is really a lesson for you. Don't run from the lesson. The pain is the lesson, they're saying. That's why the 5 of Cups is here too. Okay, this new person, let's get the tea. Who is this new person that group number 1 will be connecting with as they are working on self, as they are healing? Who's this new person for group number 1? Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. But the retreat has 2 people, and they're married, or like they just got married. And so I feel like you could be, this could be a person that you meet and it's just you and them. Almost like you guys against the world, us against the world. That song with like Fabulous, and I forgot who the girl is that sings in the song, but it was on one of his last albums. If you guys want, I can like link it in the description. But that song just came to me like, it's basically like for better, for worse, until death do us part. We started with a canvas and we turned it into some art, something like that. And so that coffee cup is like you guys started as like a friendship and you turned it into something really masterful, where now it's almost like power couple. You guys are against, it's like it's you guys against the world, but not really against the world. It's like you guys taking on the world. Let's put it that way. All right? Tell me more about this next person for group number 1. Tell me more about this next person for group 1, please. Attraction, who you're attracting, right? You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So group number 1, you're going to be enjoying your life. 9 of Pentacles, babe. You're going to be enjoying your life, right? You're going to be living your best life. I see a lot of Virgo energy. 9 of Pentacles is Virgo. Retreat gives me the Virgo vibes. It's almost like hermit mode. I also see, I'll tell you what I see. So we have Scorpio. We have Mars, which is Aries. We have Virgo. We have Cancer. We have Earth, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. For the 6 of Pentacles, that's Taurus. We have Death, which is Scorpio. Temperance, which is Sag. 3 of Wands, Aries. And that's what I see so far. Any other messages for this person? Wow. honeymoon. Yo, didn't I say like you guys just got married and I was gonna say honeymoon? That's so funny. It says enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So this person is just gonna be somebody who you want to have good times with, who you do have a lot of good times with. I just got this feeling in my stomach, group number 1. I heard I didn't think this was possible. Some of you guys are not thinking that there's better than this person who's out here seducing other people and having third-party interferences. Like some of you guys think that that's as good as it gets. Another tower for you is going to be when you realize, oh my God, it gets better. Like this could be the one. It gets better. Like that's crazy. Okay. Let's see what astrology elements are playing out. And then we're going to close out with advice of surrender. I gotta shuffle to the side so the cards don't go flying, you guys. Now, this astrology could be just the energies playing out. It could represent, you know, what your person could have in their chart or maybe what you have in your chart, but take it as it resonates, right? I always read tarot for the energy, but I know a lot of people like to hear signs and like to have that also incorporated. So there you go, right? Let's see. We have Mercury retrograde reinvention. So I heard less about Mercury retrograde, more about the energy of reinvention, especially in the mind space and the mental space. So with Mercury retrograde reinvention, I feel like what's coming for you guys, what changes are happening. You guys can have Mercury placements. I said Virgo. You can have Mercury Gemini, or this person could. I feel like, or the person who you were dealing with the seduction third party, they could have Mercury placements, Gemini, Virgo. But I feel like what's happening is there's a reinvention happening for you, group number 1. You are becoming somebody who is, you're transforming. You're becoming somebody who is elevated, who is beyond your last energy. And I don't mean like better than. I literally mean like you have elevated, you've grown, right? Next we have first house, the body. You've grown. Listen. You've grown, group number 1. Like literally, some of you guys could have Mercury like placements for your rising signs, first house, Gemini, Virgo rising. Let's see, any other messages? Any other messages? Okay. Back of the deck, 8th house, endings and beginnings. Come on, group 1. You guys are closing out some freaking cycles. Look at that death card. Look at that death card. Some of you guys right now, you're really getting ready to see something unfold in your life that you really didn't think was, look, Sun, Spirit with Venus, love, Pluto transformation, life's purpose, North Node with South Node's debts. Yeah, this is a karmic cycle that's being closed out. 4th house roots. Yeah, this was a deeply rooted karmic cycle that's getting ready to be closed out at this time, connected to your love life. So it's interesting because I was talking about you guys closing out cycles, and I see like south nodes and like oh my God, south nodes with your life's debts and your north node with your life's purpose. I feel like you're leaving somebody behind who was a part of your karmic cycle, something you had to pay off or something you had to, because karma literally translates to of your making, right? It's of your creation, but karma comes to teach you, not to punish you. So this last person wasn't to punish you. It was to help you learn something. Now you're transforming and you're stepping into this new person who's helping you tap into what you're needing to learn. Like you're learning lessons from your past with your south node. Now you're learning lessons about how to grow with your north node. And this person's coming to help you grow as well. That's dope. With the sun, lots of expansion, Pluto transformation, Venus love, 8th house, endings and beginnings. Come on, you guys. Come on, you guys. Okay, so we have Saturn return age. Didn't I just say it's like it's coming to teach you? Saturn is literally like the ruler of Capricorn. Some of you guys are going through a Saturn return. This could be a lesson that you're learning as you're going through that. But for others of you, it's just the energy of coming to learn, like this period of time where you're being asked to learn some type of lesson. And all of these towers are happening. All of these revelations are happening. All of these things are being revealed to you, being shown to you to see. Are you still going to engage with the same old energies that are just cycling back around again and again? Or are you going to release yourself from that energy simply by shifting your focus, simply by shifting your attention, right? Then we have Uranus genius. Some of you guys are getting the light bulb going off, literally like da da da. I just got to redirect my focus. I just got to pull back the energy, not in a hateful way. I don't hate you for making your choices. I thank you for making your choices because your choices are showing me that I need to grow, that I need to love myself more, I need to pour into myself more. The minute you get that lesson, you learn that lesson, boom, new love comes in for you. It's a magical story. That's the bright idea. That's the Uranus thinking outside of the box, like the bright idea, literally. Now you got it, group number one. All right, so let's see, you guys. I'm trying to get these cards right. Y'all know me, Virgo vibes. I gotta figure this out. Okay, we're gonna close out with some advice, and then we're gonna move on to group number two. This was long. I hope you guys are still vibing. But I felt this one. Okay. What is the advice for group number one? I heard 3 cards, so we'll pull 3. What is the advice for group number one? Surrender to divine timing. Ooh, group number one. Things are happening perfectly. And that's on period. So I'm excited, you guys. This says, sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough, according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. Some of you guys have been wanting dismissal from this cycle. You've been wanting to escape a cycle that you've been in with somebody. And maybe you felt disempowered from being able to do so on your own. Maybe you've been asking, praying for the universe to help you out. These towers are here for you, baby. They're here for you. We got 3. Surrender your attachment to results is the overall energy. I'm not going to read it, but that energy is relevant to you guys because some of you guys have a certain way in your mind that you see things playing out, and they don't have to play out in that way. You could be attached to negative results as well. Listen to this. This is download. You could be attached to something playing out negative, right? Like a negative result happening. Oh my God, there's going to be chaos. Remember I said it's like some of you guys ask for peace. You ask for like an amicable ending, but you may be attached to something going negative because you're maybe used to a pattern of negativity anytime there's drama, anytime there's towers. This is not meant to be that, and it's gonna play out differently because you're shifting your energy. When you focus more on self, you become more enriched with self-love, and then things start to reflect the self-love you have. If you want peace, work on inner peace, and then that will be given unto you. That will be given back to you, right? That will be reflected in your situations. Then we have surrender to creativity and play, group number one. It's not, you don't need to take any of this seriously. Divine timing is taking care of it all. Go play, go be creative, group number one. Go have your fun. Focus on that. That Queen of Cups, she's creative. She's intuitive. Some of you guys are channelers and healers and messengers and psychics and astrologers. Some of you guys are into that. Go play. Literally, go play, group number one, right? Surrender to creativity says, let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. So again, releasing that stigma or that attachment you have to maybe a negative outcome or a negative result, releasing that. Surrender to play says, take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation or recreation and rejuvenation. So some of you guys are pouring into self. You're giving back to self, or you're pouring into self-love with play, by having fun, by doing the things that make you feel good. And it's like, boom, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. The more you play, the more that person that you're attracting in your future timeline, right, comes towards you, literally. Oh my God, group one, this was a beautiful reading. This is what I have for you. I don't even know how long this has been going, but it's been going for quite some time. But thank you for vibing and connecting and sharing time, space, and energy with me. I do appreciate it. So if you vibed with this whole reading, comment group number one. Let me know you stayed to the end if you did. And share this with somebody who you feel maybe could use the same message as you, if you feel like this resonated, right? Thank you again. I love you. If you're going to group number 2 with the Yerba Santa, I'll see you there, Palo Santo. If not, I will catch you in the next reading. Peace out. All right, group number 2, if you chose the Yerba Santa with that heart chakra, emotional release, putting up them boundaries, this is your reading. We're going to cleanse the energy with your choice, your energy. And we're going to see what needs to be heard, said, and honored, what changes are coming towards you as this new moon, sorry, not new moon, full moon in Capricorn has just occurred. Cleanse my energy, get connected with your energy, cleanse the space and the water. But what changes are coming towards you guys as a result of this energy occurring? Now, you guys, I'm excited. I told group number 1 already. I'm stuttering. So Group number 2, there could be something blocking that throat chakra. For some reason, I just started stuttering like crazy. But I just saw group number 1. I have a giant tarot deck. And I'm so excited because I've had this for over a year. I haven't used it because it's in French and it's really big for my hands. But the other day, I came across it again. I rediscovered it. And I'm like, yo, I'm going to sit down. I put in a little time with a little... little research, and I learned, the French meanings for these cards and like how to really read this deck. And so I'm excited. I'm even starting with this first because normally I would do Oracle first, but you guys gonna get this, what is it called? The Marseille Tarot. I'll link it in the description anyway. But what changes are coming into your life, group number 2? Now, you guys, if you want to book a personal to find out, more specifically what changes are coming into your life, as it relates to your individual story, you can do so. The link to do that is in the description below. But we're going to get into this reading and take what resonates, right? Because it is general, so you already know. And that's on period. So I'm just trying to pick up these cards. For group number 2 with the Yerba Santa. For group 2 with the Yerba Santa. For group number 2 with the Yerba Santa. Ooh. What needs to be listed and honored? For group 2 with the Yerba Santa. For group number 2 with the Yerba Santa. I just got it all mixed up, group 2. For group 2 with the Yerba Santa. Let me see your center on the spirit. What changes are coming towards them in life and in love? When it comes to this full moon in Capricorn that we just had. For group number 2, first card out, the Knight of Cups. You guys, when I saw this just now, this gave me vibes of like something is moving. Like something is moving. The change that came in for you guys, group number 2, something's moving, and it's moving when it comes to emotions. So some of you guys are doing some emotional releasing, and now there's movement. I do feel like some of you guys have been walking with a heavy burden though, something that's weighing on you. Yeah, we have the 10 of Cups though. Yeah, you're moving into, but it's interesting because he's not facing the 10 of Cups. Some of you guys have been walking with a heavy burden. You're releasing that, and now you're moving into your 10 of Cups. But it takes for you to drop something first so that you can have this happiness or have this happily ever after. For some of you, it's a person. For others of you, it's just negative emotions, which is probably why you resonated with the Yerba Santa. Releasing negative emotions allows movement into a happier space. The Death card, yeah, that transformation, you guys. It's like these happy times, they come with transformation. It's not just an energy of you desiring movement or you desiring to move forward. You have to do the work to actually release. And I feel like for some of you, it feels hard. Look at his face, right? For some of you, it really does feel hard. For some of you, it feels like, I just heard an impossible task. Maybe you've been at it for a little while, or you've tried to put, effort towards this. But I do see here that there is big transformation coming in as a result of this energy. Temperance, yeah, big healing. Big balancing energy coming through for you guys. So what I'm feeling like is that you guys have been through a lot emotionally, and there's good times underway, but it takes for you to have some type of transformation that really kind of works with like healing. It's like healing has to happen for transformation to happen. The two work hand in hand is what I'm seeing. Okay, so let's get another shuffle in and see what other energies are changing for you guys when it comes to this full moon in Capricorn. For group number 2, Yerba Santa. I feel like some of you guys have spirit guides that are really working together. Yeah, justice. Yeah, things are balancing out for you guys. Some of you guys are getting ready to go into a good season of karma right now, which is Dharma. But I feel, okay, you don't want to turn over? Look at this, 6 of Cups. Yeah, there's some, okay, the card didn't want to turn over. So the 6 of Cups, that's the past. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, that's the past. Some of you guys are bringing justice. Look, the thumb is up. Some of you guys, if you look, right there, the thumb is up. You're doing well. Some of you guys are doing the work to bring justice to your past. That's what this change is. You're doing something different, and now you're almost like you're balancing out something from your past. You're bringing healing to something from your past. But I almost feel like whatever this energy from the past is, let's see something. Okay, we have swords here. The 10 of swords. Yeah, this is some betrayal that you experienced in the past. This betrayal was meant to transform you. It wasn't meant to break you. I just noticed in this deck, you guys, I love this because I've never really used this deck before. If you look at the bottom here, there are a whole bunch of broken pieces of people, right? And I feel like, and if you look too, let me show you. This is really interesting. They just showed me this. The swords in this deck is curved. The sword in his hand is curved. Right? So there was some type of betrayal that was not meant to break you, but I feel like you allowed it to. Right? Like you didn't see the blessing in the betrayal. You didn't see the blessing in the pain. And that's why you've been walking with it. And you've been walking almost counterproductively to your happiness. It's like you've been walking in the opposite direction of your happiness because you're carrying, look at this. If I could get the card up. It's like it was this way. It's like your happiness is here and you're walking that way. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not walking in the same direction. Whatever you're carrying, whatever you're holding, it's misleading you or misguiding you away from your happiness. That's what's transforming with this full moon in Capricorn, group number 2. Releasing some emotional burden, some type of betrayal that happened from your past, some type of heartache, some type of disappointment, some hard cycle from your past. Lastly, we have the 6 of Wands, and then you have victory. Then you have success. Then you have everything that you're looking for, which is beautiful, because what I'm seeing here is that you are going through a really big transformation that's meant to bring you a lot of success, a lot of victory, but it comes with the Tower moment. Literally, both groups got towers, and so I feel like the energy is needing to be cleansed because it's been a lot of intense and heavy energy. But you guys, when it comes to love, when it comes to romance, you're almost getting like this reset, but it comes when you make the decision to release the emotional burdens you've been walking with, to release the pain of the past that you've been carrying. Right? Okay, group 2. For the year of the sun, we clearing out that heart chakra. Green crystals, you guys. They work wonders. Green crystals, aventurine, jade. What is it called? I have green calcite. They work wonders, you guys. Literally. Let's see. For group number 2, what changes are coming? When it comes to life, love, romance, what changes are coming? Ooh, all right. Ooh, we got 3. So first card out, we have the Mirror. So mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. Some of you guys were in relationships that just showed you, they reflected back to you each time, whatever this energetic burden is or this emotional burden is. Like, let's say that emotional burden is not feeling worthy enough. Your relationships reflected that back to you, right? Let's say it was you not feeling good enough to have healthy romance. Your relationships reflected that back to you. Let's say if you felt worthy of, because worth is really a really, really big part of why we attract what we attract. We will never find ourselves in a situation that we don't feel worthy of deserving, good or bad. And so I feel like whatever you feel like you deserve, your relationships have reflected that back to you. Next, we have healthy choices for the 10 of Cups. If you want the 10 of Cups, you have to make the healthy choice to put down the burden, right? And those relationships that keep hurting you are really just the mirror to keep showing you what you need to do if you want to feel happy, if you want to have your happiness. That's what this change is for you guys, group number 2. Whatever tower had to fall, you had to let that fall, because that's going to help you now to make different choices. That's going to help you now to make more healthy choices, right? To move forward. Beautiful. Next, we have karmic relationship, and that's with the Death card. So this tells me, it says fleeting triggers, literally fleeting triggers. And underneath the tower, we have the Page of Pentacles. So the tower is giving you a reset. It's like it's setting you up for something, a renewal, right, of sorts. But these karmic relationships were really just to teach you something. It says turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go and loving you. So similar energy to group number 1 as well, group number 2. Like, you guys are really focused on, but I feel like for you, group number 2, you're still holding, if you're watching this right now, it very much feels like you could still be holding on to the pain, but you're about to step into a season of you saying to hell with that. I'm putting like literally death to this pain, to this season of me being unhealed. I almost feel like you're putting a death to a karmic relationship, and finally going into a place of balance for yourself. Some of you guys know that you deserve better and you want to pour into yourself more, or you at least want to find somebody who's going to reciprocate what you can give, right? For group number 2, what do we have? The Sword and the Rose. Hold on, you guys, sorry. Yeah, okay. So we have, I just had to make sure we were still recording. We have truth, clarity, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. So some of you guys are coming to a place of clarity that you do want balance in your life. And you're realizing that with those karmic relationships, I wish you guys could see it the way I'm seeing it. Like, she's looking right at this karmic relationship. Like, I had it almost like this. And she's looking right at it like, that has to be balanced. That has to go. That has to go. Interesting. Both for the Temperance and the Death card, both are paired with the Sword, right? The Death card has a sword in the actual card, but Temperance, the card that corresponds to it in this reading, is this Sword and the Rose, and it has a sword. So I feel like both represent, if you want balance, if you want transformation, there's something that has to be cut out. It could be a person, it could be an energy, it could be heavy emotions, right? Because we did talk about emotional release, but whatever this is, yeah, it has to go, right? Some of you guys, as you heal, that relationship will naturally fall away anyway. Girl with the Snake for Justice. So impact, narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable, boundaries. What the actual freak, group number 2. Now, didn't I say the Yoruba Santa is like them boundaries? If you need them boundaries, them big old swords is here, right? You need them boundaries. I feel like what's being brought into balance now, you're getting your good karma now because you're making healthy choices. And for some of you, the healthy choice is to enable boundaries. If you're not cutting off a karmic relationship, right? Because you don't want to cut off your lesson, right? The karmic relationship is not necessarily a problem. The problem is that the karmic relationship is reflecting to you what karma you're still playing in. So you have to say, I'm going to cut out the karma, not necessarily the person, because the lessons will follow you. Don't think if you cut off one toxic person and you don't do the work, you're never going to attract more toxic people. On that note, let me drink some water. You got to do the work, right? So I feel like some of you guys with this energy, that's what's being flipped around. That's what's being brought back into balance. You're getting now this energy to move forward from a place of no longer being charmed or used, and to now have healthy boundaries. We have date, meeting someone new, getting back out there, plan, set a date with the 6 of Cups. So I feel like some of you guys, let me see the back. Love, unconditional love, self-attraction. Some of you guys are attracting somebody from your past that you're going to be dating, or this could be you. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna get one more card on this one because I don't think some of you guys are dating somebody from the past per se. You could be attracting somebody, like a new person from your past. Like, let's say you had an old ex and there was nothing bad with them, you guys just didn't work out. They could be coming back around, but I feel like the butterfly relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child growth. Yeah, I felt that. This is the same person that you guys consider to be karmic. Group number 2. It's okay. This is the energy I was talking about. That's why I was like, it's not about cutting off the person. It's about cutting out the energy within you that person is reflecting back at you. And what I see here is the 6 of Cups, date, and butterfly. It's like you're almost having a reset with this person. Group number 2. Something's reinitiating in this connection. And it doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel toxic. It does feel like you may have your walls up a little bit. Like you may have reservations. But that's why almost you're needing to let go of the past, because I feel like you're meant to have some type of reset with this person. Take it as it resonates, group number 2. This is not a message for everybody. That's why group number 1, they have something totally different. But for group number 2, you guys feel very much like you are aligned with like fixing your energy, and then it fixes your relationship. Group number 1 was like fixing their energy and they attract a different partner or person. Let's see. 10 of Swords, please, for group number 2. What needs to be heard, said, and honored? What changes does this full moon in Capricorn? You want 2 for this or 1 for this? Palm tree, keys on the ring. Yeah. Okay, so group number 2, what you're bringing stability to, Cupid's arrow. Yeah, it's like you're re-falling in love with your person again, but you won't be open to this until you let go of the fact that they hurt you in the past, or you've been hurt, period, in the past. This person may have in the past treated you like an option or treated you like a one-night stand. That's what the keys on the ring is. Treated you like they had other people, third-party situations, many options, decision, unconventional. So it could have been a situationship, right? But I feel like this person now wants to step into a more solid, more stable place, group number 2. Now, again, take this as it resonates. This is not a message for everybody. So if you feel like this is not your person and this is not your situation, maybe go to group number 1, or like, watch a different reading. That's okay too. But I see here that there needs to be stability brought to the past, because there's stability needing to be brought into your future. Or not, let's not even talk about the future, but your now moment. And then I also see here, like, it's like twofold. You find a way to make peace with the past, and your relationship with this person now, whoever this karmic person is, it's not that you can learn lessons that don't feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you have unfinished business with this person, but this person is very much a part of your transformation and your healing. This relationship is very much a part of that. You just have to engage with this from a more healthy way, healthy choices, right? Oh, group number 2. I was gonna say group number 3. There is no group 3. Maybe I should have did that. Your last card is the Six of Swords. The Six of Wands. Victory, success. It's like, boom, you make peace with the past, and you have victory and success in your present. You start to feel happier. We have engagement ring and kisses. Yo, some of you guys could end up in a really committed relationship with this person because you let go of the past. Some of you guys, the Tower is coming to show you that you're still holding on to heavy emotions from the past, and you have to let them go if you want to have stability in your life in this moment. Cassette. I can cry right now. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. 10 of Swords is like replaying in your head, you guys. You can't let it go. You're like, you're hooked on this. But with engagement ring, it says engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. You're completing a cycle, but with this person, it's like the karmic is your soulmate. But the minute that you start to let go and love you, focus on self, healing those emotions, releasing those heavy emotions, you end up in a different position with the same person. It's like the connection gets healed. There's a transformation within you, so there's a transformation in the connection. Kisses says unconditionally loving, giving, receiving affection, falling in love. I feel like you're really falling in love with this person again. But you have to let go of the past if you want to really enjoy the passion and the Cupid's arrow, because the past is full of that snake energy. And when you focus on that, it leads to separation, because that's all that's clouding your perception with the sunglasses. Group number 2, some messages coming through for y'all. So let's talk about your person that you're connecting with in love and in romance. Now for group number 1, I spoke about the next person. For some of you, a small group of you could have somebody new that you are connecting with, but I personally feel like this is the same person. You're just having some type of renewal or new start with them. Release your ex and separation. Yeah, what's going on? What's going on? Tell me about this person that I'm picking up on for group 2, Spirit. Tell me about this person that I'm picking up on for group number 2. Chemistry. So this is somebody, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. Yeah, some of you guys, cat hair guys, sorry. Got it. Some of you guys, when it comes to this person, you are so drawn to them. You're so magnetized to them. You have a really good chemistry with them. Some of you guys, I heard you have a really good like balance, like a good like a good flow. That's the word that I'm looking for. Like, it's very organic. It's a nice flow, nice easy energy between the two of you guys. Let's see. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. This could have been a long-term relationship that you're in. This could have been somebody you knew since you were a child. You guys could have kids together. If not, I feel like this person, they could have kids. Pay attention to the red flags. Yeah, no. This person, I was going to say, they could have child, because I'm asking about them. They feel a lot of chemistry with you, but they have a lot of childhood wounding that they're working through as well. And the red flags for them, they could have red flags when it comes to you, because I was asking about this person and their energy. So I feel like you see red flags with them, they see red flags with you, but it's almost like when you heal, they mirror you, right? So they heal. So as you're working on your childhood wounds, they are too. It almost feels like that. Some of you guys, you share like similar wounding patterns with this person. And that's probably why the lessons are not done. And you guys are needed in each other's lives at this time to still heal, but it doesn't have to be a painful situation. You can have the 10 of Cups in a karmic situation, contrary to popular belief. Because karmic is just a lesson, and you don't always have to learn your lessons the hard way. Also, contrary to popular belief, right? You guys, this was on, but the water ran out and I didn't replace it, so maybe for the next video I'll fill it up all the way. It was on for like 6 hours though. Let's see. Last messages for this person that's connected with group number 2. Last messages for this person. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So your person, as you're healing, they're healing. They're working on freeing themselves from addictions, from old emotions, from almost like you guys are mirroring each other. If you're carrying heavy old emotions, so are they. It may not be towards you. It may be towards things that they experienced in their family dynamic, in their childhood, and other relationships. But I also feel like this person is... this person could be also hung up on an ex, because I saw release your ex and separation. So this person could be in separation from you. I don't feel that though. I feel like they could be in separation from somebody in their past that they're needing to also free themselves from. And that could be also why they could never really, with this keys on a ring, maybe there was somebody in the past that they were really serious about, and they're maybe still either energetically hung up on this person, emotionally hung up on this person. Like there's some releasing they need to do when it comes to like an old situation, I feel. Yeah, give your relationship a chance. As I picked up the deck, it was in reverse. This person hasn't been able to really give to you because they haven't been able to heal. I feel like you haven't... It's almost like group number 2, you have to separate your energy a little bit and like work on your own healing, work on your own emotional releasing, so that this person has the space and time to do it for themselves as well. And then you guys almost come together and you have a really beautiful connection, because you guys give each other like the space and the time that you need to do that, if that makes sense, right? But I don't really feel like there's a physical separation between you and this person. For some of you, it could be. Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to pick up these cards. Ooh. Okay. But for some of you, it could be like a physical separation. But for a lot of you, I feel like it's just you and this person having like towers, and you just not being able to enjoy whatever this connection is, whatever these lessons are. Because again, you can enjoy your lessons. Not every lesson is meant to be enjoyed. That's why we have the duality of pain and the things that feel good, right? The things that don't feel the things that don't feel good and the things that do feel good. That duality. But I do feel like you can have, like, it's just a matter of having healthy or making healthy choices, and then you can enjoy this connection for what it is a lot more. Or you don't have to, right? You have free will. You can decide if you want to distance yourself, separate yourself from this energy. You can. I feel called to this one. Water element, sensing, but it's up to you. You'll feel what you need to do when it comes to this situation, when it comes to this connection. It'll be very apparent to you, and I feel like also a lot of emotional releasing. Some of you guys are going to sense what emotions need to be purged, what emotions need to be released. We have third eye. Ooh. Some of your third eyes are activating as you are engaging with this message, or as you are just working on yourself. But third house messages, I feel like some of you guys are going to be having communication through your feelings. You could be communicating with this person in this karmic relationship as well. As a result, like this tower could have fallen and could have caused communication from an emotional place between you and this person. First house, the body. Yeah, there's an internal shift happening at this time, the big internal transformation happening. And I feel like there's going to be communication. I feel like there's going to be also messages coming through to you from your guides as you are going through these energies. Like that full moon came to really help us release, and like your guides are really here. Remember I was saying like the death and the, I don't know if that was for your reading, you guys. That could have been for group number 1, but with Temperance and the Death card, I feel like these are like your guides, your angels, and they're here helping you in like the spiritual realm, helping to assist you. Last card we have here, Cancer, I feel. Interesting. So a lot of energy is coming up, a lot of feelings coming up, and I feel like that's what Leo, I will. So some of you guys are determined to get to the bottom of these feelings and release them. I feel like that needs to be your drive, your willpower right there, like coming through strong. I got that fire to really sense what needs to be retained, what needs to be held within me, and what needs to go, what doesn't serve its purpose anymore, or what's no longer serving a purpose for my best and highest good, right? And that's on period. But this Cancer, I also feel like, again, your person, this person who's connected to you in this karmic situation, or this situation where you're learning a lot of lessons, I feel like they're mirroring you. I just heard mimicking you, but I don't think it's on purpose. I think they're really mirroring you. Like, you guys, it's giving me like twin flame vibes, but I also just get like, people reflect to us all the time who we are, where we are, right? Energetically speaking. And so I feel like your person are going to be in their feelings so long as you're in your feelings. When your feelings change, their feelings change. When your energy changes, their energy changes. It's really about you. First house, it's all about you. When you shift, they shift. Wow. Some of you guys, by you doing the healing work, you're helping this person also to free themselves from whatever they haven't healed themselves from. Could be also a past person. Don't heal yourself to just have this person get over somebody else, right? It's not going to work out in your favor if you have that intention. You do so with the intention to just have everything work out in everybody's best and highest good. All will work out well, right? With water element sensing, also, I feel like some of you guys can sense, with this card being number 4, that there is a new emotional foundation being established for you, right? That's what's being created. But let's end this reading group number 2. As far as the changes that are coming in, listen to the wisdom of your body. I'm telling you, you're going to be able to feel what emotions don't serve you. You'll know. Some of you guys are water signs. That is what I wanted to get into. I want to pull advice for you guys as far as how to, go about these changes that are coming up for you with this full moon in Capricorn. But I want to tell you the signs that I see. So Justice is Libra, 6 of Cups is Scorpio, we have 10 of Cups Pisces, the 9 of Cups Pisces, we have the Death card Scorpio, Temperance is Sag, 6 of Wands is Leo, we have Leo here with I will, and the 10 of Swords is Gemini. We have Cancer, we have first house, which is Aries, third house, which is Gemini energy, Mercury energy, Gemini, Virgo, and then you have water, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So a lot of water here. Big emotional releasing, I sense, is a big change that really is allowing you to move forward. That's what you can thank this full moon in Capricorn for, but also thank yourself. Surrender your addictions. Spirit says, surrender to inner peace, group number 2. Ooh. And let's get one more and then we will close out. For group number 2, thank you. Surrender to your soul's path. Whatever's meant to be will be, group number 2. At the back, we have surrender your fear of change. So group number 2, some of you guys have been holding on to heavy emotions because it's been kind of keeping you tethered to this person. This is a message coming through. It's almost like staying in the same emotional place where you were kept you in the cycle with this person that you didn't want. It's almost like you didn't want the cycle to change because you didn't know if that meant that that person would still be in your life or not. Something like that. You have to surrender your fear of change. I'm actually going to read this one. I wasn't planning to, but I feel like I need to. Surrender your ego underneath this. Come on, you guys. Okay. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. That's giving me this Cancer I feel vibes. Let me hold this up for you guys. Whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. Group number 2. Beautiful. That Kisses card fell on the floor. Interesting. Unconditionally loving, falling in love. Okay, giving and receiving affection. Some of you guys, again, you wanted to stay in something because it was the only way you could keep that energy, that flow, whatever it was, even though it wasn't healthy. It was your comfort zone. It was where you were. Look, card number 4 for a water element sensing is where you were stable at. Right? You were stable in something that was unhealthy, which is why there's now a need to make more healthy choices. But let's read this card. So this says, surrender your addictions. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. I just picked up this healthier choices. Some of you guys were addicted to this person. You were addicted to the fact that you felt like you could get some type of love from them, right? You were addicted to the fact that maybe you felt like this was your happiness, even though you couldn't let go of the past. You couldn't let go of what happened maybe between you guys or what happened in your personal past outside of that connection. But we have surrender to inner peace. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too. Others will feel your good vibes too. Let me say that one more time, group number 2. Others will feel your good vibes too, and life will flow more easily. Wasn't I just saying, it's like when you change your energy, others around you will mirror it back to you. They're going to feel your energy. And oh my gosh. Surrender to your soul's path. This is the last one, so we're going to read it. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson, every moment. But look what it said. Embrace the lessons, right? When you embrace something, usually, like, all right, think about a warm embrace. That's a really good feeling, right? That's why I was saying, like, lessons don't have to be bad, especially if you embrace them. Some of you guys were facing lessons from this place of being attached to the thing that the lesson was trying to get you to detach from. Your soul's path has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth and your soul's journey. Like, group number 2, this is powerful stuff, like real shit, like powerful. And I feel like the changes that are coming online for you overall is that you're getting ready to have a reignition of a spark in your connection, because you're approaching your connection from a more healed place. And so your partner is now mirroring you, and they're healing too, and you guys are coming together in some type of magically healed form or fashion, and it feels really good. So long as you do the work. Yes? Okay. So group 2, this is what I have for you. It's still recording. I had to make sure. I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in and vibing with me. If you felt like this was your story, this was your scenario, if you feel like this is your situation, comment group number 2 below. Let me know your situation. If you want to share, you already know, share this with somebody else who you feel like maybe could resonate or benefit from these messages. Take it as resonates. I love you guys so much. Thank you for vibing, and I will talk to you guys in the next video, or if you're going to group number 1 with the Palo Santo, I will catch you there. All right, your Santa gang. Until next time, I love you. Peace out.